Hell, I'm already sick of this time of year. I'm pretty sure they only had flurries in the forecast for yesterday. But it snowed. And this is only from 10 o'clock last night. This isn't the 6 inches I swept off the truck already yesterday. But I guess it's supposed to get up in the 50s towards this weekend. It's supposed to be pretty decent. Next week looks warmer temperatures. So that ain't gonna stay, but still a mess. I'm getting ready to do here right now, besides sweep off the truck, is I gotta clean the bed of this truck out. Because I got a calf to take to the auction. And I debated about taking it this week. Calf's 3 days old, which is old enough. I really don't like taking them that young, but this calf is frisky. He's eating good and stuff. Plus next week being Thanksgiving, this is Wednesday, and next week Wednesday will be the auction and Thursday's Thanksgiving. Whether buyers are really out there because of the holidays. If we can even have a holiday, I guess everything's getting shut down here again. Bunch of pussies out there anyhow, but so I'm gonna take the calf to the auction. So I gotta sweep the back off here and clean all my junk out so I can get my crate in. And this is the other reason why I'm a little leery about going to the auction today. I don't have a spare tire. Monday I went for a drive and I blew the tire. And I blew that sumbitch. It's from the bead to the bead. I don't know what the hell I hit. But you want to hear something with 70 pounds of air in it blow out. This tire here, that's my spare tire under now. Like I said, I just got done cleaning the one barn. It was a little bit sweaty and tired, so I'm going to take it right around the block because Sunday we had one hell of a windstorm and heavy rains. And there were a bunch of limbs on the roads and stuff. One neighbor on the next road over, he's got a tree down on the house. It didn't damage the house, but nobody lives there anyhow. But that came down. My relatives from Michigan got a house out here, and they had a tree come down in their yard. So like I said, I thought I'd take a drive around the block here and see what other damage was done around. And there's limbs around. I probably drove over something, but where this blew out, there was nothing on the road. And I'm almost thinking this might be a defect in the tire. To have such a straight line, that's almost like where plies are spliced together or something. So, I said, and that's the problem. I got done. I thought, all right, great. I got my bottle jack in the truck, so I don't have to piss around with that cheap-ass jack that they send. But go to put it underneath, I'm about that much too short getting underneath the axle. So I had to use this stupid-ass jack that they send. And then I had my cordless impact with me. Great. Be able to buzz these right off. Battery's about dead in it. Didn't have another battery with me. So I still had to break them loose with a cheap-ass bar that they send and stuff. But anyway, I got the tire changed. And they said, I don't like driving without a spare, and that's another reason why I'm kind of leery about going to the auction today. But what's the chances you get 2 flat tires in 1 week? But it is kind of worrying me. Maybe that is a defect in these tires. Maybe this one will be blowing next. Who knows? But so I came home, and I don't have money to buy another set of tires. And the one problem is this truck's got traction control and the locker in the rear end and stuff. So you gotta have both tires pretty much the same size. Now right now, with a spare tire on there, which this is actually a different size tire that came with the truck. I put actually a next size bigger on the truck when I put new tires on. Now I got flashing on the dash, stable track initializing, and check tire monitoring system. I'm getting all kinds of warnings. So you really want to keep tires as equal as you can. And as you can see, this tire is getting pretty low on tread. These were new last winter, and I should have taken these off. These are basically a winter tire. They're a softer rubber compound. I knew the pavement would even eat them up over the summer, but with this pandemic we got, when it hit, it would be about the time I would change tires. So I didn't bother going and doing it, and I figured for the amount of miles I run in the summer, overall in the year on this truck, I'll run them this summer, get through this winter, maybe get next summer out of them, and then put new tires on next winter or something. Well, I should have taken them off because they really wore down. So I decided what I'm going to do is the front tires actually have a decent amount of tread to them yet. They're barely wore. So what I want to do is take these the front tires, put them on the back. And then the tires I took off the truck last year, I mean, they might have 20,000 miles on them. I just didn't like them in the winter time. They're supposed to be, I'll just see up there or not. That, you know, everybody, the guy I bought them from, you know, he said, oh, that's what he puts on his truck to plow snow and stuff with. But I didn't like them in the winter. So I've decided, since I can't afford 2 new tires, like I said, moving them to the back. We'll keep the tires the same size in the back. And the previous set I had on the truck is the same size as the tires I have on the truck here now. So they all match up. I'll just have 2 different treads, different tread on the front, picked out the 2 better tires. And then this one can go back as a spare. But I don't know, I kind of like the tread on this one. But I don't have a set to match them. And then I got the ones that originally came with the truck. They're Michelin's. They're just too hard of a rubber compound. I mean, I got stuck in this driveway with 4 inches of snow, 4-wheel drive, traction control locking in, and I couldn't go forwards or backwards with them things. So that's the mess I got here now. But the problem is, like I said, I came back home, got the tires, threw them in the truck. I'm going to go down to the tire shop. There's 2 places I go to. One my brother-in-law works at, but they're closed on Mondays. So I went to the other one. They have no electricity. So the best I could get, and this is another reason why I hate this time of year, I have an appointment tomorrow at 2 o'clock at that place to get the tires changed. I could have gone yesterday to where my brother-in-law works, but that place, when you get like this, you will not get in that driveway no how. They just back up there. So that's why I said, to hell with it. I'm going to make an appointment here. I got a place to go. I can wait until Thursday and have that done. Because like I say, everybody waits until it's snow to get their winter tires on. Me, like I say, I wasn't too worried about it with 4-wheel drive. And these, like I say, these are a mud snow tire. And these were a pretty decent tire, but I don't know if I'll buy them again. These are Mastercraft Courser MS's, I think they are. They call them mud snow. And them are a Mastercraft, I forget what they call theirs, but these are the same as a Cooper ATX. And I think same tread, same everything. It's just they just put a different name on it. I don't know if they're made by the same company or their parent companies or what, but it's the same thing as a Cooper ATX. So that's the fun. But I guess it's starting to warm up here now. Snow sliding off the roof up there, but yeah, I gotta get everything moved out so I can get my crate on the truck, which means I have to take these tires off and all my tools. A lot of this stuff maybe I could throw up in the very front, but I guess nothing's ever easy. Get the cows fed here before I go. I say that's how dumb these bastards are. Instead of just eating what's in front of them, they gotta throw it all around and they complain when they can't reach it. But where's he hiding? Yeah, he's up there hiding in front. But yeah, he's pretty frisky. Like that, I usually like to see him. That's one thing I hated going to the auction. I hate to see these guys. The calf was born yesterday and they're taking the auction already because they don't want to mess with it for another week. I mean, there's another auction around here that's on Mondays, but I usually don't go to that place. No particular reason, just we've always gone to this auction and that's where I go. But yeah, that's the other thing. Pissing around for another week feeding that calf, and then because of the holidays, you might not get a decent price next week. So if he was any less spunky, probably would say the hell of it, but he should be fine, you know. But I guess by the time I get cow's foot and head over there and kill him most of the day again. I really hate the snow already. But oh well. Thanks for watching. We'll catch up with you later.